Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com. Can you eat eggs while taking levofloxacin? Introduction. Levofloxacin is a well-known and effective antibiotic used for various bacterial infections. It may be recommended if the person has infections of the urinary, skin, or respiratory tract. Though levofloxacin is effective, this drug may interact with some foods. Many people who are on this medication for bacterial infections ask about possible food interactions. So, it is crucial to recognize foods' interactions with levofloxacin to get the desired result from the drug. Hence, many people must have asked one common question: can you eat eggs while taking levofloxacin? Let's find out the answer and connection between levofloxacin and eggs, as well as other essential things in this content. How levofloxacin works. Before knowing the precise answer to can you eat eggs while taking levofloxacin, let us understand the mechanism of action first. Levofloxacin is from the class of antibiotics called fluoroquinolones. The primary function of this drug is to inhibit the bacterial DNA gyrase and topoisomerase 4. These enzymes cause DNA replication and cell division in bacteria, and they spread in the body. Thus, levofloxacin medication facilitates the killing and elimination of bacteria causing infection by discontinuing the process of DNA replication and cell division in bacteria. Interaction between levofloxacin and egg. To get the answer to can I eat eggs while taking levofloxacin, we must find the interaction between eggs and levofloxacin. There are some minerals, such as iron, calcium, magnesium, and zinc, that are of primary concern when we talk about food interactions with levofloxacin. These minerals can reduce the effectiveness of the antibiotic. Because these minerals combined with levofloxacin in the gastrointestinal tract, they can form complexes that hinder its absorption into the bloodstream. An eggshell is rich in proteins and various nutrients, including some trace minerals. But you must know that the levels of calcium and other minerals in eggs are low compared to those in dairy products. So, you can say that eggs are unlikely to interfere with levofloxacin. Can you eat eggs while taking levofloxacin? The answer is yes. You can eat eggs with this drug. There is no credible evidence or studies that say eggs somehow interfere with levofloxacin absorption or its mechanism. To keep on the safe side, you should take eggs at least 2 hours away from that medicine or 2 hours after the eggs. Timing matters because it helps ensure the antibiotic can combat the bacterial infection. Foods to avoid while taking levofloxacin. While eggs aren't a problem, some specific foods or supplements may interfere. So, we should be aware of the foods that interact with levofloxacin absorption. Are dairy products. All the dairy products, such as milk, cheese, and yogurt, contain a lot of calcium. This may bind levofloxacin and slow down the medicine's absorption into the bloodstream. Multivitamins sometimes also contain minerals that have a high chance of interacting with this antibiotic. Mineral supplements. Many people taking these supplements should be careful, as they may cause interactions. So, do not take mineral supplements that have zinc, iron, or magnesium at the same time you are taking levofloxacin. Antacids with Mg ingredients can also cause an obstacle to levofloxacin's absorption. Calcium-rich foods and juices. Calcium-rich foods and juices should also be avoided to prevent any slowdown in the drug's effectiveness. Best practices for taking levofloxacin. You can follow many practices while taking levofloxacin and reducing the impact of food interactions. These practices are: follow a proper timing schedule for dosage. So, take levofloxacin at the same time every day because it helps to maintain consistent blood levels. You need to stay hydrated, so take plenty of fluids. This will also help prevent kidney-related side effects. Avoid certain foods and supplements with levofloxacin. And NBSP, as we mentioned, it is clear that dairy products, mineral supplements, and antacids may impact effectiveness. So, don't take them close to the time of taking the medication. Also, be aware of the potential side effects of this drug, which sometimes may cause tendonitis or other issues. Contact your healthcare provider when you get unusual symptoms. Completing the antibiotic course is necessary, so finish the entire prescribed course of levofloxacin even if you feel better. This helps to ensure the infection is fully removed. Recommended Levofloxacin Products Conclusion So, we can say that eating eggs while taking levofloxacin is safe and won't affect how well the drug works. But, eating eggs at least 2 hours before or after taking your levofloxacin dosage is better. This will reduce the possibility of an interaction. Break foods high in calcium, magnesium, iron, or zinc should be avoided because they may decrease the absorption of the antibiotic. Always consult your doctor and do as your healthcare professional directs. Also, ask them for advice if you have any questions about your medicine and food choices. FAQs: Do eggs reduce the effectiveness of levofloxacin? No, there is no direct connection. Eggs do not significantly reduce the effectiveness of levofloxacin. They contain very few minerals that could interfere with the drug's absorption. But to be cautious, take eggs at least 2 hours before or after taking the medication. Can I drink milk or eat cheese while taking levofloxacin? Avoid dairy products such as milk or cheese when taking levofloxacin. Their high calcium content can bind to the drug and reduce its absorption. So, wait at least 2 hours after taking levofloxacin before eating dairy products. Can I take levofloxacin with coffee or tea? Yes, moderate coffee or tea consumption will not interfere with levofloxacin. However, excessive caffeine intake needs to be avoided, as it may enhance some specific side effects of the medication, such as nervousness or insomnia. What happens if I accidentally eat dairy with levofloxacin? Levofloxacin's absorption may be impacted if you eat dairy items just before taking the medication, which could lessen its effectiveness. So, it would be better to notify your healthcare provider if this happens. They will suggest some changes when you take your medicine. References: rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 80% on prescription drugs.